The story of Ayan, from the ground to the sky. Ayan had always felt like the world moved faster than he could. Born in a small town, surrounded by people with simple dreams and fixed expectations, he often felt like a caterpillar, slow, unnoticed, and misunderstood. He wasn't the brightest in school, nor the most popular. People looked at him and said, "He's not meant for much." And for a while, he believed them. But deep inside, there was a restlessness, a quiet whisper that said, "You were made for more." Every time he failed, every time someone underestimated him, that voice grew louder. After finishing high school with average grades, he didn't get into a top university. Instead, he worked at a small mechanic shop during the day and studied programming at night using borrowed books and an old laptop. There were days he wanted to give up. Days when the world felt too big and his dreams too far. He watched his friends move on to better jobs, better cities, and he stayed behind, like a caterpillar still crawling while others flew. But Ayan understood something most didn't: transformation is painful. Like a caterpillar wrapping itself in a cocoon, Ayan isolated himself from distractions. No parties, no weekend outings. Just learning, failing, learning again. Months passed, and slowly, opportunities started opening. He got a remote internship at a small tech company. It paid little, but the experience was priceless. What people didn't see was the countless rejections before that yes. The nights he cried in silence. The inner battles with self-doubt. But he didn't stop. He couldn't. He remembered the story of the butterfly, the one that struggled inside the cocoon, pushing and fighting its way out. It's that struggle that gives the butterfly the strength to fly. Years later, Ayan built his own tech startup. It wasn't flashy at first, but it solved real problems. Slowly, investors took notice. By the time he turned 30, his company had grown from a one-man team to over 100 employees across countries. The boy who was once called not meant for much had now become someone others looked up to. He never forgot where he came from. He returned to his hometown and started free tech workshops for young students, telling them his story, not to brag, but to show them what's possible. "You'll go through pain," he would say. "People will doubt you. You might even doubt yourself. But if a caterpillar gave up, we'd never see butterflies. Your pain is part of your transformation." Success doesn't come overnight. It comes from falling, failing, hurting, and rising. Ayan didn't become a butterfly by chance. He became one because he chose to believe in his wings before he ever saw them. So can you.